My name is Miranda Kay. If you don't already know me, hi, my crow is out my window right now. I would like to talk about the importance of spiritual, ritualistic self devotion. Okay, and maybe you would like to see how I do that. And so, yeah, that's what I'm going to show you. So, first thing is first, I will pull a card to see what the gods want me to know, what my higher self wants me to know at this time before I anoint and intentionally anoint my body with oil and prepare myself energetically. I've already taken a ritualistic shower, and what I mean by ritualistic shower is my good friend Brittany has made me some scrubs. And so the scrub that she made me was like an aura protection scrub, and I added a lot of salt to it because the scrub kind of like dissipated, and there was still a lot of liquid in it, which is like the oils that she put in it and stuff like that. So I added a lot of sea salt, and so in the shower I will wash my body, washing the dirt away, and I will see like I'll envision in the shower. First of all, I call upon the elemental spirits of water to assist me with high frequency golden light to imbue the water with purity and high frequency energetic fluid, basically. And I will see that washing over me the whole time. But I will see like a case of like a coat of mud over my whole body. And so at first I will wash like with regular soap, like the soap that I use, wash my hair and put conditioner in my hair, and I will, as I'm doing that and I'm washing, I will see it like start to crack, like the mud just start cracking. And then when I get under the water and I rinse it off, I activate the water again, seeing high frequency golden light, and like water, but it's like glowing, iridescent, and I see it washing away all the mud that was just on my body. Like, so that's like our armor that we have. We instinctively put armor on our bodies to protect ourselves, and so it's washing away that layer of that armor. And so after I'm done physically washing it, I will take this salt scrub and I will salt scrub all my chakras. Like, I'll do my third eye, my throat, my heart, my solar plexus, my sacral, my root, and the bottoms of my feet and my hands, and the back of my neck, and the back of my chakras, and the top of my head. And as I'm doing that, I'm seeing all stagnant energy, all energies that are blocking me from my spiritual purity. I will see that coming into the salt, like the salt absorbing it and coming out. And so then I go back under the water again and I wash that off. And then I use her Dragon Glow scrub because it's got like shimmer in it, and it smells amazing, and it's very oily, almost to the point where I don't have to lotion or oil after I get out of the shower. I still do, but if I used an excess amount of it, I wouldn't have to. Just pat yourself dry, like the water just kind of runs off of you. And before I get out of the shower, I will see a new set of armor being placed upon my body that is high frequency light, that is stronger, that is lighter, and that is brighter. Okay, so that's what I do when I'm in the shower. Also, I'll play like a meditation music, not even meditation music. Most of the time it's dragon music, because I am a draconic priestess, basically. So I will play that as well. And sometimes I'll dance. Like today I danced in the shower, sensually, for myself, not for anybody else, but for me, to worship myself, I guess you could say, to love myself, to see the beauty and the sexuality within myself, and to enjoy what that looks like as I am honoring myself and devoting to self, okay? When I get out, I will lotion or oil my body, and then I will sit down and I will pull a card. So I normally like pull one from this numerology deck or this number deck. And so this is the first card that I got, and it says, good luck and keep it. Troubles and misfortunes will depart from you. Don't be anxious. You will have a happy life with your beloved. If you are often in a low mood now, don't worry. Happy times will surround you. And the other card that came out is this one, and it says, love, guard, and harvest. You are a lucky person. Your life is happy and perfect. All misfortunes have been avoided from you. You are an angel on this earth, and your children will also inherit your good luck. That's huge for me because a lot of the things that I've been going through recently have involved my children. So that was beautiful to see that message. And so now we shall continue with my ritual, I guess you could say. So I am going to pull a card from the Runic Oracle to see what the gods have to say. Scotty. Before I anoint myself intentionally, which will determine which oils I anoint myself with. Also, today is Freya's Day. This is important to do every Friday, okay? Every Friday. Every Friday. So... okay, let's see. What is the energy most prominent right now in my field or in my future that I need to know? Whoops. Wow, so the same card came back out. I love that. So we have Scotty and we have Manas. I'm going to place this card here. Oops. It says payback, holding to account, and isolation. Scotty. I'm getting Fenrir here. I'm getting the energy that I just pulled. All misfortunes have been avoided from you. Manas is human spirit, awesomeness, and resourcefulness. This is the energy of honoring my humanity for the good and the bad and all things between its loving self. It's seeing your own awesomeness, and there's also a woman there on there. Seeing your own spirit and being proud of your humanity and being human. Awesomeness. Seeing your own awesomeness. And I'm going to get a dragon card from the Dragon Oracle and see what the dragons have to say. Dragons of higher dimensions, bless me with a message for the most potent energy around me. I am being divinely protected. Fenrir is definitely chewing on the arrows that were shot towards me out of anger, out of jealousy, out of envy is what I'm getting. Fenrir is blocking and breaking the chains that were trying to bind me, that I have knowingly outgrown and released, but also protecting me from people that may try to consider me an enemy. Although I don't really think enemies are enemies, I think that they are lessons to be learned. And I've learned some big ones recently, so I'm going to take that into consideration, that it looks like someone is being held to account and there may be some type of repercussions here with payback. So, Okay. Yeah. So we have the emerald dragon. But look at all those pink flowers. Yeah. Those are roses, I think. I'm not sure what those are, but it says it brings in healing and cosmic abundance. Good fortune is coming. Let your thoughts support your divine perfection. Align with your 5th dimensional blueprint. Okay. So this is knowing my worth. This is knowing my divinity. This energy of this emerald dragon is here to remind me. Royal blue and gold dragon. Royal. Of my royalty. Of my divine royalty. Okay. Royal blue and gold dragon strengthens you to stand in your power with wisdom. Awaken to your own majesty. Wear your cloak of power with pride. This is where I no longer feel guilty for being beautiful, for being powerful, for being the majestic being that I am. I am no longer shying away from my powerful cloak. I am wearing it with pride. And that's what this energy is asking for me right now. Asking from me right now. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and anoint myself. And I was going to use a different oil, but now I think I'm going to change my mind just a little bit. Okay, our thoughts. So I'm going to be using the Goddess Within oil. This is my most recent oil. I'm going to be using that. The Eternal Sparkle. That's my second newest oil. I'm going to be using that one as well. Eternal Sparkle. And I'm going to also be using the Raven's Heart, which is the Morgan's oil, which only needs to be used very sparingly. So this oil here, the Morgan's oil, is all about self-sovereignty and not feeling guilty for how other people perceive you or how you make other people feel. When you hold this much power and divine feminine essence balanced with the divine masculine essence, it triggers people because they're not ready to face what my energy brings into awareness. And that's okay. It's not like I don't need them to do that, right? And people will blame you. And that's okay too. They can do that because that's also a lesson for me to see things for what they truly are. Queen of Swords energy. Instead of giving people the benefit of the doubt always, it's like being in my inner circle takes time and work. Like you have to prove yourself that you're worthy of being in my inner circle, because being in my inner circle means that you have access to me. And if you have access to me and you're jealous of me or you're envious of me, then that's my fault for allowing you to be that close in my energy without seeing things for what they truly are, seeing through the mask. Rose-colored glasses. Rose-colored glasses isn't always about relationships or being drunk at a bar. It can also be about like seeing the best in people and expecting. This is the release of expectations of other people. So she's coming forward here to release the binds that may have once made me feel like I should feel guilty for how triggered people get around my energy, when really I should be saying you're welcome. Or I should be receiving a thank you. You know? So I'm going to just place it here in my heart space, anointing my heart with it. And I can see the energy flowing into my heart space and burning away those wisps of guilt and shame for how other people are affected by me when I do nothing to hurt them or to harm them or to be mean to them. This is an energetic thing, mind you, okay? I'm talking energetically. I'm not talking about like me upsetting people on purpose or anything like that. I'm talking about energetically, how people respond to my energy energetically, and me feeling guilty for that being the case. Like, that's when you actually like sit down and think about it, that's wild. That's wild. I should not feel guilty for how other people perceive me or respond to what my energy does for them. It's like, that's not my fault. And most people can have the opportunity to just walk away. You can come back later when you're ready. You know? And the eternal sparkle. This oil right here is all about remembering your divine essence, your purity, your inner child, the fact that you are a spark of the divine, that I am a spark of the divine. This is reminding me of this. So I'm going to put this here on my solar plexus. I'm going to do my solar plexus. Seeing that sparkle light up and emanate from my solar energy. This activates fairy energy, fae energy, my fae essence, my fae body. This will also help my thoughts. Okay, the goddess within. This is rose quartz, so I'm going to anoint the rose quartz on my physical body. I'm going to put some here and here. This was created to remind us of the goddess that lives within us. It is a self-honoring ritual oil. There's also candles to match it. That's what these ones are. Also called the goddess within. Freya was definitely coming through me as I created that oil. And this is my personal sacred oil for anointing. This is called the Voice of the Red Rose. And it was my first oil ever made for myself. I didn't know I would be selling them in mass producing oils, but this is my first oil I ever made, and it is to anoint all major pulse points, to put me into sacred ritual, and to speak my truth, and to feel my truth of my divine essence. So first I will anoint my third eye. Feeling it flow into my third eye chakra. Will anoint the back of my neck. To release any tethers that may have tried to attach to my nervous system. I will anoint my throat. And I will continue to go down right here. I will anoint my palms, feeling the buzz. Pause while I anoint my womb. And last but not least, I will anoint the bottom of my feet, on my feet chakras. So that every step I take, I kiss the earth. And I leave golden footprints and rose petals behind every step that I take, especially on Gaia. Now I shall do my left foot. And a little bit more. And I just heard wrist and temples as well. And my temple. That is my sacred honoring ritual. To myself. And now I will just put on my skincare that was created and crafted by my lovely sister Brittany. She's amazing. I'm just gonna rub these in here. And then I will be done, besides doing my runes, which don't really have anything to do with this, so I don't know that that's important or not. But this is her Vital Mystica anti-aging salve. It's amazing. I love this stuff. It's so good. It just like, it literally just goes across your skin like oh, I was gonna say butter, but butter's like greasy and annoying. This is not like that. This is like, it's like, oh, it's like the nourishment your skin has needed. That your skin has been begging for, basically, and has been without. I don't really know. This is the consistency of it, I guess you could say. I don't really know how to describe it, but it literally feels like heaven on your skin, which is a big reason also. Not only does it work, but the fact that it feels that way in a process of me anointing myself. Oh, I forgot I put some up there already, which is good because I'll use it for my hands, the backs of my hands. So it's really good because for the purpose of what I'm using it for, which is honoring self, because it feels so freaking good. Like, it feels like, it doesn't feel like my skin is saying thank you. Thank you. This is what we deserve. You guys, we deserve to honor ourselves, to nourish our bodies, to align with that which makes us feel and remember our divinity and our sacredness. We deserve that. And I don't know about y'all, but I tend to give her what she wants. Always. Sometimes we don't hear her. Okay, sometimes we don't hear her because we are in the state of busyness, in the state of moving. Sometimes we don't stop and ask, hey body, How can I make you feel good right now? How can I honor you? By gifting you something that you desperately want in this moment. And sometimes it's definitely not what you think it will be. Sometimes it's the most strangest thing that you could think of. Because in the mainstream, community or healing community, we are taught that this is what our body wants, but we don't ever stop and ask. Because if you do, take a second and stop and ask, she will answer. She will. And her answer might surprise you. Whoops. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to ask her what she wants right now. If you guys want to do that with me, you're welcome to do so. Taking a deep breath in. And as you exhale, float down into your being. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly to let your body know that this is for her. What is one thing that you want to let me give to you right now? That you want the most, that you want or need the most at this moment? What can I do for you, beautiful being? What can I do for you in this moment? She says water and brush my teeth. Interesting. I used to brush my teeth 3 times a day. Per the orders of my dentist, but I quit doing that a while ago. She wants me to drink water and to brush my teeth for the middle day routine. So that's what I'm going to go do. I hope that this helps you. Remember that this is just the way that I do it. I'm only telling you how I do it, not to say that this is how you should do it. This is all intuitive. I didn't read this anywhere. I did what I felt guided to do, and it's become something that is very important for my well-being, for my mental health, my energetic health, for my clarity, for my protection. So these are just ideas of how you could also incorporate some of these things into your routine, but really do the things that you feel guided to do. Not what I do, but the same results type of thing. So definitely a water cleanse in some way, shape, or form. You could do a water bath, a spiritual bath, which I do those too, but I just don't do them as often. And like pulling a card or asking for a message from your higher self or from the gods or whoever it is that you follow, and honoring you with sacred anointing with oils. If you don't have any oils, let me know. I have many that are for many different purposes, and I'm also offering something now where I make an oil specifically for the person. I channel the oil specifically for you. So if that's something you're interested in, it's a little bit more pricey, but it is totally worth it. Okay, I love you guys. I hope this did help serve and inspire you today. And I hope to see you later. Bye.